Anime. What do all shonen have in common? I don't know, they're just shonen. How long does a character exactly need to win me over? Just one good moment? Or do they need a build-up? Today I am diving into why Itachi Uchiha from Naruto and Eren Yeager from AOT are the same. Let's run it from the beginning, their childhood. Starting with Itachi, born into a world where he is thrust instantly into war. At age 4, he was shown the battlefield of people being killed constantly by his father. At age 5, the Ninetales attacks and kills many in his village, thrusting the leader of the village to sacrifice himself. This leaves Itachi's home unstable and in search of leadership. Now over to 10-year-old Eren Yeager, living with his mom, his dad, and his adopted sister, Mikasa. Surrounded by these massive walls, trapped inside due to raging titans on the outside, his life is in danger constantly due to the breaking of the wall. He watches as his mom dies and pledges to remove the titans from this world. Unknowingly, he is injected with titan serum later and eats his father to become the attack titan. Itachi, now 13 years old, becomes an Anbu Black Ops, a highly skilled ninja in his village. He learns that his clan is going to attempt a coup d'etat. At this point, Itachi has seen the horrors of war and he really only wants to protect his village. He is faced with the awful realization where he must kill his own clan in order to save the rest of the village. Later, Eren learns he is an Eldian, a people oppressed by the people of Marley due to the fact that they can transform into titans. Eren is faced with an awful decision as well. Let the world destroy him and his friends and his race, or destroy the world. And I believe the Uchihas and Eldians are similar in this regard. They are both harshly viewed from the perspective of their worlds. They both have historical prejudice and persecution. Both the Uchiha clan and the Eldians have both faced this. The Uchiha clan in Naruto was ostracized and feared by the rest of the village due to their powerful Sharingan abilities, leading to their isolation and eventual downfall. Similarly, the Eldians in Attack on Titan have been subjugated to discrimination and oppression by other nations due to their ability to transform into vicious titans. Also, both have special abilities. Members of these groups possess special abilities that set them apart from others. The Uchiha clan is famous for their powerful Sharingan eye technique. Eldians in Attack on Titan have the ability to transform into titans, like I said, and it gives them immense strength and regenerative abilities. Furthermore, they both have internal conflict. Both the Uchiha clan and Eldians experience internal conflict and division. The Uchiha clan is torn apart by a struggle for power and desire, and for revenge against the village that shunned them, leading to a tragic series of events. Similarly, within the Eldian society in Attack on Titan, there are factions with conflicting ideologies, such as those who want to control the power of the Titans and those who oppose it. And you can't forget to mention the cursed history. Both groups have a really cursed history that haunts them and shapes their present circumstances. The Uchiha clan's history is marked by betrayal, tragedy, and a massacre of their own members. The Eldians in Attack on Titan are burdened by the sins of their ancestors, who used the power of the Titans to oppress and conquer other nations, leading to a cycle for violence and retribution. Lastly, I believe the most important similarity is the desire for redemption. Despite their troubled history, both the Uchiha clan and the Eldians have individuals who seek redemption and a better future. Characters like Itachi and Eren, they both grapple with their heritage, and they try to break free from the cycle of hatred and violence that has plagued both of their people. To be fair, if you're looking at these stories and this was, real life, neither of these actions is really any realistic, to be honest, because killing your entire clan just based on the fact that they might rebel and take control is kind of ridiculous. We don't even know if they would have killed a lot of people in the village. If needed, he could have just silently took out, all the top members of his clan just so there wouldn't really be a big fight. And honestly, he could have just genjutsu'd anyone who saw him while he was carrying this out, and could have easily claimed that, an enemy intruded and took them out. Moving over to Eren, if he controlled his power, he could have easily just taken out who he needed to instantly. He obviously didn't need to level the entire world. I think it's safe to assume that not everyone was after the Eldians directly. I mean, he could have went overseas and tried to form allies or tried other things, but I don't think leveling the earth was probably the best move. That being said, this isn't a story flaw video. I just thought it was worth mentioning these things as we compare the two characters even further. I think it's pretty close to most the resemblance that Eren does have to Itachi. It's a classic, would you destroy the world for your family, or would you destroy your family for the world? Either way, they both became villains to protect the ones closest to them. For Eren, it was his friends. For Itachi, it was his brother Sasuke. Funny enough, both Itachi and Eren both killed their fathers, one unknowingly, and the other with the weight of the village on his shoulders. Itachi was killed by his brother, and Eren was killed by his lover. Both of these characters are thrust into a world of violence so early on. Both Itachi and Eren demonstrate a willingness to sacrifice themselves for what they believe is right. Itachi sacrifices his reputation, his relationships, and ultimately his life for the sake of his village and his brother. Eren also displays a willingness to sacrifice himself for the greater good of humanity, as seen in his actions toward the end of Attack on Titan. Both Itachi and Eren are characters whose actions blur the line between good and evil. Itachi is initially portrayed as a villain, but is later revealed to have acted for the greater good of his village, saving people. Similarly, Eren from Attack on Titan undergoes a transformation from a seemingly righteous character and a hero we can all root for to one whose actions become very questionable towards the end of the series. Eren's actions go so far as to make him the main antagonist of the final arc of the show. Itachi and Eren both carry the burden of being labeled a villain in order to achieve what they believe is right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed just this little video about how Itachi and Eren are similar. I think both of these characters are awesome and are some of my favorite characters in all of Shonen. See you guys.